OBU is a 102-year-old institution that has, for its entire existence, existed for the purpose of preparing students to transform the world around them. And in some ways, that common thread has continued through today, and in many ways, we're very much like the institution of 102 years ago. I think that those original founders would be absolutely pleased to see that we have over 1,871 students on the campus. I think they would be pleased to see the expansion of academic programs and the absolute tremendous influence that our graduates are having in the world of medicine, in the world of science, in the world of technology and education, business, the arts, the sciences, and indeed in missions and ministry around the world. While we weren't founded as a Bible college and we weren't founded as a seminary, we do have a College of Theology and Ministry, and I think those pioneers would be very pleased to see that in 2012, Oklahoma Baptist University is the highest rated college in Oklahoma according to Forbes magazine. It's the highest rated college in Oklahoma according to U.S. News and World Report 2012 rankings. It's the third highest ranked college in the entire western United States according to U.S. News and World Report. It's one of Princeton Review's best in the West colleges. It's one of U.S. News and World Report's best buys. I think they would be thrilled to see that more missionaries are serving around the world who have a degree from Oklahoma Baptist University than any other university in the world. So while that common thread has occurred, the influence has spread. And Dr. Agee used to say, and I'll repeat him often, that the sun never sets on OBU because our graduates are literally serving around the world in business and medicine. The university has a tremendous economic impact, not only from the fact that we have a $53 million budget here in Shawnee, but we employ over 300 individuals, and the vast majority of our employees live in the city of Shawnee. Of course, at last count, I think that we had somewhere near 5,000 OBU connections here in Pottawatomie County. So there's a tremendous economic impact and a tremendous cultural impact on the community. We put on all sorts of public venues and opportunities for entertainment and cultural advancement. We bring in world-class musicians. We bring in marvelous theater productions, concerts, and we wouldn't want to forget the cultural impact of a great sports programs, the great sports programs at OBU and the long tradition we have there. So one of the great things about having a university in your community is the opportunity that one has to attend concerts and theater productions and interact with absolutely some of the most talented people on earth that live within the community and teach here. OBU is a little unique among all Baptist colleges in the United States in that unlike most of the others that were founded by churches or local associations or individual Baptists in an area, the Baptist General Convention of Oklahoma founded Oklahoma Baptist University. But Shawnee's roots go back even before the university, and that was in 1906, anticipating statehood the following year. Two conventions, Baptist General Convention of Indian Territory and the Baptist Convention of Oklahoma Territory, decided to become one convention. There was some discussion over where do we have that meeting to begin, and there was a great deal of negotiation, and Shawnee was selected. It was generally viewed as neutral territory between Indian Territory and Oklahoma Territory, and so in 1906 the two conventions met in Shawnee and adjourned, sine die, and then marched and joined together in a single building and founded the Baptist General Convention of Oklahoma for the new state. One of their very first items of business was to establish an education commission to look at the possibility of starting an institution of higher education. Over the next couple of years, the study went on, and in 1910, they actually founded the university, and even that had a number of cities across Oklahoma vying for the new Baptist college that was going to be started by the new convention. And ultimately, the place that birthed the convention was also selected as the home for what was originally founded as the Baptist University of Oklahoma. A few years later, they changed the name officially to the Oklahoma Baptist University. The business leaders of the community, the church leaders, all joined and lobbied to get Oklahoma Baptist University in Shawnee. Part of that incentive was a 60-acre tract of land and assistance in building the very first building, which is our oldest building on campus, known as Shawnee Hall. There was a lot of coordination between the city of Shawnee and the Baptist General Convention of Oklahoma in selecting this. So it's sort of our DNA to be linked with the community of Shawnee, and those early leaders saw that it would be a big advantage to the city to have the cultural impact of a university, to have the economic impact of a university, and that cooperation has continued both with the local leadership, with the local business community, in ensuring that we're able to have first-class facilities to meet the needs of 21st century education, and also be a vital part of the Shawnee community. In 2009, the university held a series of meetings with constituents from the faculty, the staff, students, alumni, and put together a planning document called OBU 2020. That OBU 2020 outlined the major initiatives that we hope to accomplish by 2020, and then we come up with annual objectives every year. That also led into our campus master plan, where we've identified roughly $210 million worth of projects. Phase 1 will be $42 million. Citizens of Shawnee and Pottawatomie County are going to be seeing a lot of construction over the next few years. It used to be in 1910, people came from the city of Shawnee, drove north to the campus, and came through main entrance over here on University Street. But 95% of all of our traffic now comes from the north off of I-40 down Kickapoo, and so we'll be transforming with new buildings and campus improvements over the next several years. MacArthur Street to be a front door kind of appearance for the university. We're hoping to break ground early next year for a new nursing building. It'll be one of the most impressive nursing facilities in the entire state of Oklahoma. First class all the way around, beautiful facility, and that will be on the corner of MacArthur and Kickapoo, right behind Shawnee Hall, our original building, facing MacArthur. And then we just broke ground on 2 new residence hall facilities for our students. It'll be the first 2 of what will be an 8-building student residential village that will face MacArthur. The first 2 are going to be behind MacArthur Apartments. We just completed the track scoring facility, and as you drive by now, along Airport Road, you're seeing wrought iron and brick column fencing go up that will someday extend throughout the rest of the campus, but it begins there. Also on Airport Road, you're seeing a new football practice field being constructed to accommodate the football team that will begin conference play in 2013, but will begin scrimmaging, and actually the team is being assembled as we speak. They'll start scrimmaging in 2012. So a lot of construction over the next several years, already begun along MacArthur, some along Airport Road, and then eventually, as I said, we've got $42 million of projects we'd like to start in the next 5 years, and a lot of construction, a lot of cranes around OBU for the next several years.